Hello, and this is one of our players. Welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Hope you're excited to get started. Episode 1. First turnabout. My first turnabout? Yes! Sorry I can't do any music, so let's go as we go here. Gasp, gasp. Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. No, like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Make it look like me. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Sorry. I'm unsure because I don't know. Okay, so I'm not too sure about that. Boy, am I nervous. Right? Mia! Oh, Maya, sorry. Oh, hi, Chief. Yes, Mia. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Oh, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. Okay, I'm sorry. We'll see how that goes. If it does anything like ejections and that, or the talking, we'll fix it. But for now, it just worries me. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him, but out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh, great. It's over! My life, everything is all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yes. Nick! Hey! Hey, Larry. Hey, Larry. Dude, I'm guilty. Tell me I'm guilty. God, Larry, shut up. It's Butts. His actual name is Butts. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid of the death. Yes, you are. What? What's wrong with Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in the world without her. I can't. Who? Who took her away from me? Nick, who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for her girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky slap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. His last name is Butts. Our school had a saying, when something spills, it's usually the butts. In the 20 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I could say, though, it's usually not his fault. He's just terrible luck. It's just a terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Room 2. Trying to think what kind of voice I want to give him. Court is now in session for the trial of Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstance, I think we should have a test to accelerate acceleration of your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, hands shaking, eyesight fading. This is consider of a few simple questions, answers. Then clearly and constantly. Answer them clearly and constantly. I can't pronounce that word. Please take the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts, Your Honor. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. I get dusted. This is a murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name. When I know this one. Well, I know this one. Gotta read the case report over and over to cover her many times. Wait. Oh no. No, wait. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily. Happy me. I think I feel a migraine. She thinks she feels a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time, okay? Case of death, loss Cindy's autopsy. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? uh, I don't even know either, so. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... a blunt force object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the I can't even keep my voices straight. I can't keep my voices straight, people. Sorry about that, everyone. As Mr. Wright has just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The metal weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. Sir, this court accepts into evidence. See, I can't get my voice straight. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to probably just do this normally at first. Until I get into the groove again, my throat's finally getting better and everything. Statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use our weapon to check the court records frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss. Okay, let's butcher this frickin' stuff. Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client in this case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Botts, what you describe is generally what it means to be dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the matter. What do you mean? One of them. Lies. All of it. Lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the passport. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport's been added to the court records.
Yeah, indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way!
The victim was a model, but did not have a larger income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddy's sugar.
Yes, other men who gave her.
I'm gonna butcher these.
Other men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering, dude? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oof! Wait.
Geez, butts. Here we go again. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? She's like, I'm gonna die, I just go. Oh, God, this makes me want to freaking not listen to them.
I'm just gonna drop that.
This is too fast. I can't keep track. Boy. I'm sorry, but I completely missed that dialogue.
Let's continue the trial, shall we? I believe, according the accusation motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the other day. Or on the other day of the murder, didn't you not? Gulp. Oh, did you or did you not?
Well,
maybe I did and maybe I didn't.
uh-oh, he went. What do I do? I don't answer honestly at this point. I don't know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there, I win.
Order!
Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill! She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. I saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor.
I hate that guy, that's why I said that. This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shanwick to the stand. Oh. Mr. Shanwick, you sell newspaper subscriptions? Is this correct? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sharwick, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. The witness's testimony. I was going doing it again. Apologize, everyone. Give me a minute. I need a drink. Because this voicing is a little much for the throat right now. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her, lying there. A woman not moving, dead. No. I called in the fright and found myself unable to go near inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Man who ran without a doubt. The defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell me the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why weren't the phones in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Miss Shanwick used, I apologize. Mr. Shanwick used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursuit. Basically, the court record. Let's go with that. Blackout record was added to the court records. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, Wright. This is it. Real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why you expose the lies in the testimony the witnesses just gave you? Lies? What? Wait, he was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in this testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court records with the R1 button, then point out the contradiction in the testimony. Okay. Cross-examination, the witness's account.
I apologize, everyone. I'm not gonna have to be able to do the voices right now. Thirst is not up for it yet, still. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I crawled in fright. I found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I know the time exactly. It's 1 p.m. Hold on. Alright, so it's this. 1 a.m., 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay, struggle, so I'm pushing the wrong button. Objection! Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? I'm getting these voices done. I'm done. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to, no body to find one. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that? This is trivial. The witnesses merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. I can't do the voices, I'm sorry. I will try to do it better next episode. Mrs. Shawwick, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Of course. Would you care to give your testimony again? At the time of the discovery, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But that's a lie, too. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? Guess the victim must have been watching a video on of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. I was sorry about the misunderstanding. That's still a fucking lie. Let's see. You hear a voice saying the time of the taped program. Mr. Wright, may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I got this one. Time of discovery.
You see, I found the body I heard at the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably the television. No, that's not the case.
Objection!
Order right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or anything. Ah, well, the Fed says a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Shawitz? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. What? Oh, wait. I remember now. There we go again. Mr. Shawitz, the court would prefer you to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your correctability. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. Sir, it must have been the shock of finding the body. Right, Mr. Shawitz. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Saw a clock, guess that would explain it. Defendant may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there?
Hold it!
A table clock. Was there a clock at the scene? This is the first I've heard of it. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. I apologize, everyone. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used it to hit the victim.
Hold it!
The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? No. Something fishy here. And what I saw... Now, find the contradiction. I didn't hear it. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there?
Objection!
Wait, just a moment. There wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock? Your objections and your evidence just... Who do you think you are? This is the question, Mr. Shawitz. Hey, I saw it. Okay, it's a clock. Your Honor, if I may... Yes, Mr. Payne. So the stands stated this statue indeed is a clock. Neck is a switch. You could just tilt and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Mr. Wright, it appears that the victim's testimony was corrected. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with testimony now? No. I guess not. There was a clock on the scene, so no problem. Right, are you out of your mind? That clock doesn't look like a clock at all. Others couldn't have possibly known it was a clock just by seeing it. For himself, he never entered the apartment. It was in his testimony. Hey, you're right. Where does the defendant have something else to add? Yes, I do. The only way he could have known that weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he was in the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove that you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Can you please continue, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Shawitz, the sound you must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. But what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless contradiction. Baseless. Just look at the witness's face. Nah, Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? The day I never looked. I heard no. I mean, saw. No. Ah! Hey, you just threw his wig at me. Oh God! Shut up! I hate you. It was him. I tell you, I saw him. He killed her, and he should have burned. Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shard of supporting the defense claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor. You claim the sound of the witness's heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Shawitz heard was definitely his clock. A fact which is clear if you simply batteries, ask the neighbors. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this courtroom. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Beep. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:45. Heck. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely discrepanary between what Mr. heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. SWAT, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's this talking about now? It may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. Proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor? Seems I cannot let the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Schmidt. Come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. Feel like I'm like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers all slime. Wait a minute, there's a thing I want to say about. Okay. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it. Not so fast, Mr. Swat. We're gonna try to finish up this before. I mean, timer running off. We're gonna like search this out here. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow than the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Soon the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have the proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. I must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Oh, Mr. Wright, you said the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support the claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence. It proves why the clock was slow.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder, as we all know. The time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it was 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Schwabitz? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Nah. He's fucking up. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Order. I say. Order. Well, this has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say I'm impressed. I didn't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Shawitz was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Shawitz let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Shawitz grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defense Lobby, number 2. Well, I still can't believe we won. Right? Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. And he still wants to die. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy, Wendy, is gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. It's Larry. Harry? Yes, you can practically see the headlines now. You can't even get his name right! That's it. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner, maybe, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... I actually made this one clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool? Don't that make you want to just cry, sob? Larry. Are you sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about you? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I think this.
Take that!
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive. You weren't just some jump to her. Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Yeah. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too, they never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All that we could do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself, right? Listen, learn, grow stronger. Never let go of what you believe in, never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah. Yes, so. Say, how about dinner? On me. Oh, drink. A toast, innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Oh, yeah, part of it, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe over dinner. Drinks. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, Gee, Nick, it's good to have a friendship. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be the one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. For that. Brand new episode has been added. Ah, shit, I didn't want to start it. Alright, everyone, I'm going to leave this video here. If you like this video, hit the like button, hit the comments. Thank you all for watching. And as always, we will have next one in. See ya.